Welcome back to the Universal Thought Podcast, man, where we share universal thoughts, ideas, concepts, philosophies, and we have all around great conversations with some awesome people, man, and we share perspectives from all different walks of life, man. And we are here today in the new Universal Thought Podcast. I call it the Man Cave. So our new location, let's clap it up, man. You did. Yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? Big Dre, what's going on, man?
What's going on, gentlemen? How y'all doing, man?
Man, you got it.
Oh, no.
Slick, what it do?
In the building.
Yeah. Hey, and I got a special guest in the house, man. My boy from Ridgeway. We go back out all the way back to art class and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
My nigga Big P, man. What's going on, man?
Man, nothing much. I'm enjoying life, man. It's a celebration.
Yes, sir.
Y'all see how cool
It's a
this
celebration
is.
of the podcast.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. I appreciate you coming, man.
For
All right,
sure.
man. We're going to toast up. The boy done brought out the 1800 to Neho. I ate to, man, again, many more blessings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Been a long life, man.
Yes,
Friendship
sir.
and love, man. You did.
I don't do this every day.
You do it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Gracious God, Lord have mercy.
I'm finna start tap dancing now.
No tap dancing.
See you later, baby.
Yeah, buddy. Man, we all moved in. We good to go. We've been talking for the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Me
Pete,
now.
This is the Universal Thought Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's an honor to be here.
For sure.
It's an honor
I
to be here.
appreciate it.
I've been trying to catch up with you for a minute too. You know?
Nah, I've been trying to catch up with you. Yeah, I'm on the way. I waited for you. What you mean?
I appreciate you,
Nigga, man. You already got it's an open door policy with you, cuz. You family.
man. I appreciate it, man.
Already.
Yeah, go back like 4 flats on the Cadillac.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, that's on the Cadillac.
Don't say that.
Yeah, and you don't want to hear that right now.
4 flats on the, what kind of Cadillac you got?
Don't say that.
On the red.
On the
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, man, so listen. Hold on, what was y'all just talking about? Y'all talking about your job.
Yeah. You know, just politicking. Trying to maneuver between administration and in the field and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But somebody died and got left with a lot of money and they,
Yeah, family relative. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She works. She's a head honcho down there at his job, and her husband was a head honcho at a place called Buckeye, and he passed and left her. Yeah.
yeah, I was kind of interested in that. Those, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, man, listen. What we gonna dive into first, man? It's been a lot of stuff going on this week. Again, man, we talk about perspectives. Bump these people, these perspectives on whether or not it's something that you see yourself doing or you got an opinion about. Man, let's get into it. So, Dre,
You.
what's been fresh on your mind, man?
Well, I mean, I've been hitting y'all up. Y'all know what's been fresh on mine. So,
Yeah.
I guess my perspective on the situation pertaining to, I'm not gonna name names, but I got a thing.
You go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I don't like how Stephen A. Smith, big, like a broadcaster, has a nice platform, big platform, one of the biggest ones.
Right.
He's got that money. He's got a big contract, and how he's from the north, from New York, Hollis. I mean, he always said that all the time. But the young lady who he's trying to come down on, Jasmine Crockett, love her. She's a senator down. She's on the board down in Texas. She's a senator for Texas, and she's a very opposing person to Trump. Everything she talks about is opposing to everything Trump is doing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he comes off and saying that she comes off as a ghetto woman. This woman she's very articulate on what she says. She has facts on everything that she brings up. What gets me is this black man wants to down her. Now there's plenty of other people he can down up there, but he chooses down her. But see, it's a hidden agenda behind everything he's doing. I also know that in my opinion, that he's doing it for. I'm hearing now he's getting ready to run for a Senate seat, and he's gonna go up under Republican. So that's a hidden agenda of why he's doing it. Mm-hmm. So to have them behind him. Oh yeah, if he's going at her, oh he's on the outside. Which to me is just bullshit to me. If the truth is truth, I don't give a damn what your political party is. Mm-hmm. Speak the truth. And that's the thing you don't never hear up there. And up there, nobody speaks the truth, and she speaks the truth, and they don't like that. So I don't too much care for how he's gunning her, and a lot of people came at his ass, and now he's on the hot seat now, big time.
Yeah.
So I was gonna bring it up and ask you guys what's y'all opinion on it.
Well, what do y'all think about it? So he got a big platform, of course, and most people think that he's supposed to use this platform, you know, for I guess certain reasons. He's originally from, you know, in the sports lane, then he went to the, you know, political line. But I personally don't really. I ain't gonna say I don't care for Stephen A. I just don't care at all. I don't listen to him that much. I'm not, but I know his rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know, he's said a few things that shit folks that got on his ass about.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
He said something about Memphis and going. You know, he says certain things that he have a community of people coming at him. But I guess again, I'm trying to figure out. And I heard Chris say that. Chris was like, I don't know what he said wrong.
He didn't say anything wrong.
I heard some other folks say, I don't know what he said wrong. But the fact that he came at, I guess, this woman's dialect and how she present herself and stuff like that, is that a problem? Like,
To me, it is. Because you said he didn't say anything wrong. He really spoke an opinion. Because to me, I don't agree with his opinion. Because
What was the opinion?
he said that she comes off ghetto.
He did not.
I sent y'all the video.
He didn't.
Of him
The thing
saying
about
that he said that she should be more so compelling to talk to Trump and get along with Trump to know what, you know, whatever. And he did say she came off like she came off strong, not ghetto. He said
Thank
she
you.
came
He
off.
never said ghetto.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I got misquoted. So he said she came off
he's street.
streets. That was street.
But
if I hear street, I'm thinking also like ghetto or something. That's my terminology.
Let's see that thing right there.
That's my terminology.
That's the whole. To me, I think the whole outcry about it was people. He used certain words and people took it and put another word on it, meaning a certain thing, which he didn't do. I was watching that debate. What he said was he gave her all the accolades. He appreciated her. He loved her. He did everything. He said everything that he's supposed to say. And it boils down to where sometimes I'm going to talk to you like you talk to me. And what he was saying is sometimes I got to kill you with kindness. Just because they raising their voice don't mean you have to raise your voice. That's exactly what he said.
Bullshit. Well,
No, that's exactly that was exactly what he said. But the thing about it is, because I said I was watching it, I didn't see he said anything wrong. I even said that. Maybe I think I've talked to you about it before, Eric, about Miss Crockett. I said, yeah, I like her. She toned down just a little bit to get to established, because you got to look at it. She's sitting on the Senate in D.C. fighting for a state that she's not in. Very smart, masters. She's going about the right way. The part I agree with Stephen A. Sometimes if I talk to you, I might have to dumb myself down and get on your level.
Right.
And that's what he was saying she shouldn't do.
Keep talking.
That's what he was saying you shouldn't do. Just because they want to do this, that don't mean do the same thing. I ain't got to argue with you to get my point across. I can calm it down and you'll listen to me better.
No, I think when you bring facts into any equation, when you got, and he should know this because he always factual.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Factual.
It doesn't matter how you make it seem like, because whatever she's saying, you dumb it down, braise it up. She's got facts behind everything she's saying. So if you got your facts behind whatever you're saying, I agree. I don't agree with how he.
No, that's what he said. That's what he said. He said, but just don't project it the same way they project it.
So my question is she the only one on the Senate that's doing it, or why did he choose her?
No.
I'm asking.
See, this is the thing right here. I hate to say this. I'm so sick of motherfuckers, but it's a strong black woman. Just because you're a black woman don't mean you fucking deserve respect, dude.
No,
people gonna get respected when you give your respect out.
My question is, there's a lot of people up there. He could have.
Guess what? You know,
a lot of people he could have went to on that, because everybody ain't the smartest up there. So why did you choose that individual though?
Because the one he's trying to talk to. If I want to get you to understand a certain thing, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna talk to anybody else, because at this point she's the main representative for the black people. But even though she's in Texas, hey, let me talk to you. Let me kind of get you to get your point across, but don't stoop to their level. That's all he was saying.
No, I don't think I don't agree with that though.
Is there another Jasmine Crockett?
Yeah.
Jasmine Crockett. Is there another Jasmine Crockett on the?
No.
Okay, so yeah, that's who he's going.
Yeah.
Another black woman.
That's who he's gonna put in the crosshairs.
Exactly.
You know.
So it basically proves my point though. My thing is, she is the only one that's got the people up in the uproar. She's the main opposition. So I guess he go for the main opposition. She's just coincidentally be a black woman. So okay, cool.
Or the same of the like. You know, another of the same culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're gunning.
Well, and I don't agree or disagree, but with Stephen A. Smith, and I tried to, I listened a few times. I'm like, I see what he's saying, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Now we getting into perspective. Let's take Stephen A. out of this. How many times have you had issues with how black women act? Being loud, being boisterous, the lashes, the weave, just the no, and I'm not. This is listen. Let me put this out.
Hold on. Validating what you're saying.
You gotta understand people's perspective, because
I do.
But listen to what I'm saying. But most of the time we contradict ourselves.
Thank you.
Chris, would you stop saying thank you, please?
Relax. Come on, relax.
I'm good.
We will have a complaint about something, and we'll say something about, how somebody act, or, I've had plenty of if I go out to eat somewhere and the service is bad, a lot of times I will, let's say it's a black woman and she's of that caliber, she kind of hood, like whatever, she got she got some hood traits, ratchet, whatever. That's what I'm gonna point out. I'm gonna point out that I ain't gonna, not only like, man, this ratchet ass, this, that. I'm gonna say that. That's what I'm gonna say to her, or that's what I'm gonna say about her. Am I right? No, I'm wrong. But do I have an opinion? Of course I do.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say
because I'm stereotyping her based off her bad. Her bad service is based off the shit that I see that she's used to.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say wrong, because there's a standard of what someone should be doing. Yeah, service, education or whatever, and you're holding that person, regardless of the race,
right,
to that standard.
And my next point was, I say all the time, is certain worlds you can't bring together. And I ain't gonna lie, that even though it sounds, she or he or whatever, that person can appease to a certain audience, but it's gonna be people that be like, I don't think you cut out for that job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You represent something that I don't think is gonna get you too far with how you acting right now. Does that make sense?
No, because the thing about it is, because the people that complain and say you don't need to be at that job or whatever, it's the same ones that's gonna patronize you to keep you relevant.
Say it again.
That, like you said, that said serve or whatever.
Now,
You can say what you generalizing.
Go back to Crockett.
You say said server. Some people have a problem with it, but some people just come to patronize just to see if it's true, and they still keep that server that job.
I mean, okay. Let's not say server. Let's say service. Let's say you a AT&T agent. Let's say you a blue collar worker. No, you're a white collar worker. Let's say you're an administrative assistant. You deal with the public.
You deal exactly.
It's a certain demeanor you got to have in order for the people that, like, the people supposed to trust you and like you and buy from you or do business with you based on what they know about you.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I'm saying is, I'm saying, like, with her, I love my black women. But 20 years ago, 25 years ago, it would have meant more to me about what I say about black women. Like, I would have said something like, black women is black. Can I say that now, man? No, I can't really say that now. Just like they can't say it about us.
Yeah, and then what I said the same thing. It's like it for me, I hate the doggone bullshit regular. Just because I'm a black woman, you supposed to respect me. No. If you don't act respectful, why should I respect you? Now, if I come at you with an opinion about your actions, Why you getting mad about my opinion?
So let me ask you, Dre, why do you think he came for her? Why you think that's the question?
That's the question.
That's what you're trying to figure out.
Yeah. Why did him come for her? It's a lot of people, like you said, anywhere you go, somebody gonna like you, somebody ain't gonna like you. You know, somebody gonna like what you say, some people ain't gonna like what you say. And I understand that. That's just life.
I think he's holding her to a higher standard.
You think so?
Of what he and what a lot of his peers and other people expect for a black woman in a position of power.
And honestly, you know what you just said, I would agree with you, but it's one thing that stands out when I think about that. The fact that he doesn't get on, it's just my opinion, he doesn't get on there and say anything about our president saying curse words, our president saying off basis ass type shit.
Because he's in support of it.
So if you're a supporter, he's a supporter of Trump. Chris, please let me make my statement, man. I know you instantly get it, okay? If he's a supporter,
You speaking falsehood. You speaking falsehood, Dre.
Who's speaking falsehood?
You speaking falsehood.
But that's also...
Do you listen to his show? Do you listen to his podcast?
That's also losing focus on what he's calling out. You know, like, okay, let's say...
He's a Republican. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
If he's calling out this lady on how she's acting on behavior or how she's presenting points and whatnot, we can't talk about what this person is doing over here. He's focused on her.
Yeah, but to me,
because she's a representation of black women.
No, I don't agree.
Donald Trump isn't a representation.
When you call out, when you call out a certain person, it makes that for that individual to make it be personal. If you call out everybody, he call out everybody. See, that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, but you can't when you're the vocalist. The attention is on you, so you call out that person.
So my thing is, back to what the original thing is, you're doing this, you calling out her. It's a reason behind you calling her. And like I said, if people feel like she's just she ain't civilized, okay, cool, that's fine. But I got a problem. I don't like the fact that he done that. And as you just said, if he has done Trump, I haven't heard him do it. And I know he's a Republican. I know he's backing up certain things, but I also heard him say, why don't you just be quiet and just and work with Trump and all this, that, and other, and all that bull crap. So my thing is, when you hear something you disagree on, you both just shut up and just say, keep on going, man.
But see, this is why I don't like talking about people. Fuck the people. I don't care about Stephen A., Crockett, or Trump. And not like that. Like, I don't give a fuck about y'all. But everybody's going to have an opinion about people. What does my opinion about you? If somebody had an opinion about you that you don't know, would you care?
No.
None of our opinion about a person really it holds any merit. What does matter is
your platform does.
It don't.
If you have an opinion.
It don't.
If you have a big enough platform,
Dre, no.
We talking about this platform. Platform. But any platform, because everybody has an opinion.
You can have a.
But tomorrow, your opinion is gonna be okay. We on to the next thing. Here's what I'm saying. My opinion about somebody is not gonna change anything. It's really not. It's not gonna change nothing, and it's especially not gonna change how somebody that likes the person that I'm talking about, how they look at them. But what I can talk about is, let's take the people out of it. Again, how many times have we looked at how many times can you put that same situation into an everyday situation that happened in your own life, where you judged a black woman, regardless if she black or not? He just so happened to get online and have a big platform, and he said it. How many times have you said, "Man, this bitch, man, it black"? Like you said something kind of volatile based on the fact that somebody was black or she was a ghetto female. Let's be honest. Let's be real.
No, and it's a lot. It's a lot out there. Like, not all black women are ghetto.
Of course,
There's a large percentage that's misrepresenting the good ones, and they get called out on it, but they don't want to be held accountable to that. So
let me ask you a question. You went to college, right?
Yep.
What college you go to?
Memphis.
All right, you went to Memphis. Mm-hmm. If you had a college professor, a female, and she acted like she her demeanor was like
Hood as
Crockett.
hell.
Yeah, but it was like Crockett though. But it was hood. Mm-hmm. She had some truth to it. She was, she got her point across, but she was hood in the motherfucker.
Right.
How would you look at that professor? All the rest of them are more professional. This ain't no right or wrong thing. I'm just trying to see.
I would I would try to embrace it because it's a little bit more in tune with the black culture, but I would still be like, yeah, you might need to tighten up a little bit.
Right. Just a little. You gotta tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, because your whole student body ain't black.
Right.
You got white folks, you got Asian, you got Mexican, and all that. You don't try and try and tighten that up a little bit.
So how you do it?
Because you're gonna misrepresent black folks. Now you're giving you're fitting into the stereotype.
That's the point.
You're fitting into the stereotype that other people have of black folks, and we're trying to break that whole stereotype for years. You're endorsing the stereotype of black folks. You almost giving people a reason to say, all y'all niggas.
Right.
Yeah, it's basically what I heard is true about you.
It don't matter what level of success you get, all y'all act like this.
And it's the same thing with Trump. Like most white people that's not racist don't want to be represented by Trump because most white people now are looked at as racist because of Trump.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's y'all leader. No, I'm not a racist because y'all think he a racist. I'm not. I'm different.
You see somebody. You see a lot of
I'm not ghetto. I'm different.
You see a lot of them speaking out about it now.
And you have
you
have some people that endorse some of Trump's point of views that don't agree with his people skills.
Right.
They like his political movement, but they don't really agree with how he handles people or the shit that comes out of his mouth.
Now again, the way Stephen A. did it, I still can't say I disagree because I really don't listen to him like that. The clips of what he was talking about, I listened to it, and it's him. Like if it had been somebody else, I would be like, damn, he said that. That surprised me. But it's him though.
He just used his platform.
He's a shot job.
No, he gave his opinion about something that went viral. People took a small clip out of that whole conversation. The conversation was about like an hour and a half long. Yeah. They took a damn 45-second clip and he marginalized this lady.
Because I did listen to him. He gave her accolades.
He gave her everything. If you ever listen to Stephen A.
Yeah,
I listen to him. If there's a tearing down of him, of anybody, he's going to give you first before he say the bad stuff. He does to everybody. When he does to Kevin Durant, he's a great player. He's a great scorer. He does all that. He gonna build you up. He does to everybody.
It's not a tear down, Dre.
So how does
I'm telling you.
Okay, hold on.
He's gonna build you up, but then give his criticism.
Him. What I'm saying, how do you critique then?
See, this here right here. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna answer that. Not with even a question. Just say, for instance, coming from me to you. Here, I like how you one thing. I do this, and I appreciate you for this, that. As a look here, but you need to do this. You need to do this here. Since you want to be as good as you are, this will make you better. Stop. Don't do this. Am I tearing you down or building you up? Because I pull out your faults.
And the reason that I say building me up, because that's what I look at. Like I'm big on accountability. I'm real big on it. That's why me and my nephew ain't talking right now. Nephew, I'm fucking with it. You doing good, but listen, I need you to work on this. Man, don't be turning me like fired.
Right. So am I tearing you down or am I building you up?
No,
I see why you're saying
I don't like it. That's your opinion. You entitled to that. That's what I'm saying. But that's my opinion. I don't like it.
Would most people agree with them, just not saying the words that he used? Because most people would. That's the whole point. Most people would actually agree with him.
I can only
if they knew who she was.
I can only.
Well, I don't. So I guess that's this meeting. So I guess I'll be the oddball here.
I'm
gonna still stand on what I feel like. Because like I said, I know, like you said, y'all don't have a real opinion of it. You don't like nobody, so it don't really make a difference. Chris seemed like, I guess Stephen A. when he whatever. I like Stephen A. I told you this. I told y'all that. I like him when he's talking about sports.
And I don't. That's what I'm saying.
But to me, when he's judging, when he's going out beyond sports, to me he's doing what I think. Oh, let me put my feet in the water here. And what he may have said is true. My thing is when you start specifically going for somebody such as her. You really, in my opinion, you could have kept it.
So let me ask you this, Dre. So you say that real quick.
Go ahead.
And you said he do stuff to stay relevant. What did he do after that?
What you mean? What did he do after that?
What interview or what platform was he on after that?
Chris, I don't know what platform he's on after that, Chris. You asked this question, man.
He went after that. Shit blew up. That's why he ended on News Nation conference. You probably know what it is, but I follow politics on certain levels. Some can say that he probably said that for the viewership of the News Nation because nobody knew about him being on News Nation.
That's the equivalent of like back in the day when I think LeBron had said something about politics, and then they I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was Trump or whoever, but they pretty much told him like, hey, just shut up.
It was the white girl. It was the white girl.
Trump that said, "Nigga, shut up, quit bouncing." You keep bouncing.
No, it was a white lady that said it first.
It was white lady.
Yeah.
Fox News.
Fox News. Yeah.
That's the equivalent of what we're holding Stephen A. to of just, hey, just shut up and just do.
Stay in your lane, man.
Right.
Stay in your lane.
When he should be able to give his opinion.
He should. He should. But my thing is if you give your opinion and you generalize, and this is what I was saying, when you generalize stuff as an opinion, you ain't really offending nobody because you said this is what I see as the problem. But when you specifically go for something, because politics been here forever, he can find anybody he could have went to. He chose her to uplift himself, content, whatever you want to call it. That's my whole issue right there with the whole thing, man.
Hey, Dre, can I form an opinion about you if I never met you just because of what you said?
It happens every day.
Is that not what he did?
So this is my opinion about what he did. This is my opinion about what he did.
I don't know. I just opinion. I don't know because of what you say.
That your opinion is respected.
Exactly.
What Stephen A. is doing is saying this lady is representing black women.
Right.
Right. In politics. This one lady having a voice. Acting like this or being too hood or too street.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all three of y'all questions. Y'all said that.
You're buying into the rhetoric. They're trying to get her to see.
So he calling her out on it as if to say, hey, just
calm it down. That's all he said.
Let me ask you guys a question then, since we said, let's flip-flop it in. Let's say this woman ain't got nothing to do with Crockett got nothing to do with no damn sports. Nothing. But she has a platform. So she gets on her platform and say, you know what? He's a great blah blah blah. She builds him up like he do.
Who we talking about? Who?
Crockett. I'm talking about if she made a Crockett say something about sports.
Right.
So she says she builds him up. He's great. He got a platform. He did that. She builds Stephen real up. But then she says, but you representing black men. So do you have to always be so holler? You have to always come off as aggressive hollering people. Everybody don't like that. You don't like that. So my thing is, that'll be her opinion about him.
Hold on, you didn't ask the question though.
Okay, but the question would be would she be right? Or I guess, could she get on that and do that and would everybody feel the same way about how she said that he's representing black man?
Is the same thing.
Somewhat. Now, just to throw this.
Why are we still talking about people though?
Exactly.
I'm saying that to go to the point of saying if she did the same thing pertaining to him, now she has nothing to do with sports though. She said you all that holler, they gonna think all black men always come off hollering, they always boisterous.
But if you think about it though, black men are known to be aggressive.
Oh, come on. Do you hear what you're saying? Do you hear what you're saying right now?
That's
opinion.
It's true. Whereas women are supposed to be
as an opinion.
And so basically, y'all saying that if she done that, then she would be. It would be okay because or it wouldn't be okay. I don't understand how y'all even make this.
No, I'm not saying
you coming to you're being personal. You like her. That's why you feel the way you feel.
That's sounds.
I like her. I don't not like her. Matter of fact, I don't really like Stephen A. My opinion is not biased. I'm looking at the fact that could he be valid in something that he's saying, Or could it just be his delivery that's pissing people off? Which one is it? Because if you really think about what he's saying, there's something you would agree with.
So y'all are saying that most black men are boisterous and we come off loud. And
I didn't say that.
Well, I'm asking y'all.
The majority, because that's what the stereotype is.
But if your point
yeah, stereotypes are rooted in some kind of
I think that's a bad example. Let's say he was being sexist, and then they say men are sexist. Like loud, men ain't really.
I don't agree with that.
No.
I don't agree with that though.
If you think about it, the stereotype of black men is being aggressive and more in your face than
you an
white,
example of it.
Mexican.
You loud.
Yeah, definitely. And you can get that way too, though, sir.
I can't. Everybody can.
So
thank you. There you go. Right
that
there.
stereotype is rooted in some type of truth. All stereotypes are rooted in some.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
All right.
But so if it's rooted in some kind of truth, and again, I'm not saying Stephen A. or whoever may say it could be wrong about her, you know. So it can be validated.
Right.
My issue, and this, like I said, is my issue. The fact that it could have been anybody you chose to do this, because it's been going on forever. You chose her. Why? It's more to it. It's more to it than just the fact she's. I think it's more to it than just being just a black woman.
Is she the focal point and the hottest? When I say the hottest, I'm talking about like the most talked about.
She is
black figure.
She is. And
in politics. She's
the biggest opponent.
Right now.
She's the biggest opponent of Republican. She's the biggest opponent of Trump.
So she has the crosshairs. She has the crosshairs of the sniper scope on her all the time.
But here's the thing. Even though that's probably why he did it, it's probably a whole stunt. They probably was in on it together. It starts a conversation though.
Yeah.
It ain't about them. It's about whether or not it's true. Is it valid?
Right.
Does it hold weight?
Because she does represent.
Because she represents black women. She came in. She's one of the first. She does have the lashes. Even when I seen her, I'm like, damn, they got her in that motherfucker, and they ain't kicked her out yet. Damn. But if you listen to it, it's like, man, that motherfucker, this is a strong black woman. But it's like, all right. If you listen to her long enough, because I heard Charles White say this. When they start off loving you, they end up hating you.
For sure.
And when they end up hating you in the beginning, they're going to end up loving you. And I thought about every situation where I didn't like somebody in the beginning, and I followed their life for a minute, and I end up liking them. Did not like Kobe. I did not like Kobe Bryant at first.
Yeah.
At some point, like, I fuck with dude, man. You know what I'm saying?
Had to respect.
I like LeBron at first.
Right.
Don't like him now.
You don't like him now?
No. Everybody like it. So you can end up probably not liking Crockett at some point if you follow along enough. That's just how it is.
You said you doubt it.
I don't know.
I thought you said you doubt it anyway. Man.
I did say, but I don't know now.
No, because you never know. Because you can find out. Then people the way I see a lot of people act and respond to certain things, but especially when you get to politics like that, some people don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't like you. I can love you. I don't hate you anything. But once it started affecting them, all of a sudden you a son of a bitch. You this. I can't stand your ass because they took away something from you personally. But if they didn't give you something personally, you love them.
That's a good point.
So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and so again, we take them out most of the time. Even with politics, when you first get in, the thing that you get in, like for the first time, you dive into something new. Man, I'm into this. Man, it's like, oh man, it's mind blowing. This, that, and other. You passionate about it, and you start having opinions, and you actually fall into that game that they play. That's why I don't like. I'll follow politics. I don't like the game that they play. That's why I got a lot of. We got a lot of political. Like we know all of them. Tell them all the time. I'm not getting in. I'm not finna be involved with a party when I know I may agree with something the other party said. Yeah. That means I gotta be fake.
Politics is like chess and checkers on the same board. You know, everybody says it's chess, not checkers, and think about two boards on the same thing.
Yeah, and playing both the games.
Playing both at the same time.
Yeah,
man.
Right. It's a controlled game.
Yeah, it's a controlled game. It's rigged. It's rigged.
Yeah.
So basically, I can only judge you or have an opinion of you about what you say.
Yeah.
I can't opinion your person.
Not who I am as a person.
I
That's what I
can't.
say.
I don't opinion. I don't judge
so
about
How you're
what you say.
representing yourself. That's
Yeah,
what Stephen. That's what
So
Stephen
Stephen
A.
A.
trying to
so,
do.
again, like I said, but go back to what I just said a minute ago, which I don't think y'all don't agree with it. But Stephen A. comes off as a loud, boisterous, thick, know-it-all ass person. If y'all say that's how most black men represent, or he's representing most black men, that's not true because every black man ain't come up like that though.
Well, I didn't say that.
Well, I'm just saying, but most black men do not come off like that. So there are black men who will sit back and let everybody just talk, and then with everybody get through, and then they'll softly say something to get their points across.
Drake, I got 2 questions for you real quick. Is Michael Jordan the GOAT?
Yeah.
Is Donald Trump stupid?
These are my opinions.
Yeah, your opinion, yes.
Yeah.
Is Donald Trump stupid?
The second joint.
I don't know him.
I'm just saying, from what you know, is Donald Trump stupid?
Michael Jordan's a GOAT in my opinion, what I'm saying.
Okay, now let me rephrase that question. Let me rephrase that question. Do you think he's doing good? Do you think Trump doing good?
I don't think he's doing good.
You just agree with Stephen A.
I don't, like I said, he's a Republican.
You just agree with Stephen A.
But one thing to consider.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion right there.
One thing to consider is Stephen A. is the almost like the. He's almost like the Black Messiah.
He's the holy grail
when it comes to sports.
Yeah, he's the holy grail of sportscaster right now.
And he never played I'm sorry, he played basketball for a brief minute, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, but when it comes to sports, he's almost the what was the dude?
Steve Kerr.
No. His name's gonna come to me.
Avery Johnson.
Eventually, yeah. I'm not even gonna hold up the topic. But he's pretty much the Black Messiah when it comes to sports. Everybody tunes into sports. Everybody. So, and then the major sports figures have such a heavy draw with income, they can sway political views.
Yeah, money, y'all.
So,
money, yes.
So it's only right that he dips his foot in the water.
Is it only right?
It's only right. It's only right.
That's how I stay relevant.
It's only right.
That's how I stay relevant.
Nah, I agree. That's the right here to stay relevant.
But this is, and I don't mean to cut you out, but this is why it's kind of pointless talking about him. Because he could be doing it for any reason that got something to do with money.
Right.
That's his job to do that.
That's what I really said when we was talking about each other on the phone. I was saying I think it's based on the fact that the guy who signed his big check is going and he's running for Republican whatever it is. Right. So if I want to please my boss, that's let me make sure I.
But that doesn't mean he's wrong.
See his agenda. In my opinion,
don't get me wrong.
His agenda to me is not genuine as he may paint it out to be.
Let me draw one more example. Let's say we was voting for somebody, and like somebody that wanted to be the superintendent for Memphis or some shit like that, and she dressed real sexy. She just sexy, but she's too sexy.
Right.
Like you went to the club, ain't it? But she's very smart. She's real smart. But are you not gonna say nothing about how she dressed?
Yeah,
if she's representing,
that's not professional at that point.
So that question to all y'all then. So let's just boil it down. Would you, if she ran for anything, Crockett, if she ran for, would you vote for her? Just knowing what you know, have heard her. You're not gonna vote, right? You're not gonna vote for her. Right? No, I'm just asking a question in general. Would you vote for him just from listening to her? Y'all, because they say that she ghetto, like she don't have facts behind what she's saying. Would you vote for her? Yes or no?
It depends on what she running for and her voice of how she's gonna fix and do things. That's how you get votes. So bullshitting and trying to use my name and sex appeal is not getting votes.
So you saying that she's bullshitting on what she's talking about?
I did not say that. No, I did not say that.
Because I actually listened to some. I know y'all may say she's ghetto, she whatever. I'm saying I listened to some of the things she speaks on.
I do think she's too. The delivery is not political.
You think
we have a political model.
And you can be cool with
model.
Yeah,
that you supposed to follow.
It's upset though, Drake. It's not upset. So listen. Do you like if the way she? Let's say she was running for vice president.
I vote.
And
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
But guess what? But here's the thing.
I got one better. Go ahead.
She get on Breakfast Club. She get on podcasts. She get on all these platforms.
She get on Wolf Blitzer.
Yeah.
Get on CNN with Wolf Blitzer. You know.
Right. She's going to get. And the crazy part about it is, I don't not like her for who. I don't like her. I'm not like her. I like her. I don't not like her.
Yeah, Larry
what
King
I'm saying
had
is,
the elbows on
does it say something about how she comes off that represents a group of women that does the same thing, even in their position, even in the position of power, their job, whatever. I think it's a conversation. We talk about it all the time. It's certain things about black women. I love black women. Listen, my mom was a black woman. My gal, black woman. I love black women. It's just certain things. Even me, I be like, what the fuck is we talk about Sexy Red? We talk about all these rappers.
We know there's groups of black women. Which group of black women does she?
Yeah, you straddle the fence.
Is she fitting in?
That's what I'm saying. We could take her out. We're just talking about that. We could put anybody right there. It ain't gotta be her. She's cool. I like her. But does he have a point to what he's saying? If he said it a different way, would it be okay? I get what you're saying.
Because I would say, would you have had a problem if it was a white woman?
Would I have a problem as a white woman that he said something about? That's my whole. I don't give a damn.
Why don't you not give a damn about it? Because of Jasmine
That's what I'm
Crockett.
saying. So why? Yeah, I guess my point is getting. That's why I said why you pick her. But
see,
white women may have said something similar to what she said.
Hold on. Dre, I'm gonna say something.
Wait.
I'm gonna say something real quick.
I guess I'm being maybe a little.
Dre, I'm gonna say something real quick.
Hold on, Chris. Hold on.
So you saying you wouldn't have a problem if he critiqued a white woman like that?
Let me make sure I clarify this here. I wouldn't have a problem if he was critiquing. He was going across the board critiquing everybody. You know what I'm saying?
No. What if he singled out a white woman? What if he singled out a white woman?
If he singled out a white woman and he was my whole thing, if he generalized and saying to everybody, well, she's not represent blah blah blah. And then when somebody else did it, it'd be different. That means he's going down the road. But he only done this for
What if he only did it for a white woman?
Only for that one white woman?
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a damn.
So why you give a damn now?
Because I do. See that?
Okay. So now we get. All right. So
we get to the root.
The thing is, we have black people do have it's two sides to this coin.
It goes back to
He's
the last time we
saying,
had.
why would he attack the black woman and talk about how she is as a black woman?
Right.
Saying what she's saying. I get what he's saying.
Good and all that.
But on the flip side, black people are the ones that's supposed to critique black people. We don't supposed to wait for white people to critique us.
We supposed to do it
We critique
ourselves.
us. We supposed to critique us.
It's the family code. If we brothers, we can fight. We can shake each other, but can't nobody else outside
To me, in my opinion, it's I always call it the crab effect of what we've been having us ever since they brought our ass over here. Instead of him getting on there, he can say all the accolades and all this, that, and other, but he goes behind it to, I guess, soften the blow to bring her down. That's just me.
No, it's not to bring it down. You would listen to me. You'll be more subjective.
Because you say,
if I say something nice to you and bring your tone down, as opposed to coming off you to correct your wrong, because if I come straight up to you, you're gonna take that as a personal attack.
My thing is, I'm not saying that what he may have been saying about her was wrong.
Have y'all heard me say anything wrong?
Have y'all heard me say he said anything wrong? Have I said that he was totally wrong about her? You never heard me say that one time?
So why you attacking him? You using that new age?
You think he's attacking a black woman? You right?
You using that new age bullshit.
Well, call it what you want to call it.
Stand on what you stand on. That's what I'm saying.
Call it what you want. New age bullshit. Old age.
Come on, man.
Okay.
All right, so whoa. Now, all right, since we understand where we stand on this, now we can talk about that. That's what I'm saying. All right, we're gonna get off the subject in a minute, because again, when we make it about people, it get too personal. Motherfucker, like, you know, and a black woman, like, again, I done said something about a black woman that I didn't like. It don't mean I don't like black women.
Right.
You
talking about the representation.
That's it. You can put anybody right there. It don't stand about her, because none of us know her.
As I said, like I said, his platform he has a bazillion ears.
Right.
So when my thing is, as a one black man and criticize a black woman, he could have kept this shit to himself. He hadn't said anything about it.
But you did say he's a Republican.
Yeah, and so now there's a hidden agenda behind it now.
So why would you then be a Cowboy fan and say something good about a Steeler fan? Or still a team? Like, why would you? They good and they did their thing.
I think it was needed for him to say that.
He's not on the same team.
It was needed for him to say that.
It ain't about black and white. It's about the team. He's not on the same team.
Okay.
So if he's considered an Uncle Tom, whatever, this is what I'm saying. I don't like if I say something about somebody and they don't give a fuck. Why am I still saying it? They don't care. Like, that's Stephen A. Smith. I didn't heard all but the facts still remain. Does it hold weight?
I don't think so. Now, you guys think so?
The crazy thing is, a lot of people might not believe in Stephen A. Smith enough for his opinion to hold weight.
I don't give a fuck.
So they'll look at it as him talking down on her instead of, hey, you know what? Tighten up. Black women.
I think that's how it got started. For the people that don't care for Stephen.
I think that's how it got started. They don't care for him.
And they misconstrued what he said.
Yeah, but really what he's saying is, hey, look, we need a better representation of how you're showcasing black women in politics.
And that to me is what you guys are saying is the opinion. What y'all said about her, in everybody's opinion, y'all saying that she's not really represented. I think she is. So I guess that's the difference I see. I don't see the ghetto because I'm raised in the ghetto. I know what ghetto look like. So
and you know what's crazy? You right, because they even said that ain't where she from.
No,
she's acting.
Yeah,
she's not really ghetto.
So I don't see ghetto in her. You are definitely right.
But they said something too. Why the fuck are you doing this? Like, you being fake. And I ain't saying she's being fake. I'm saying that's not who she is.
She from a suburb of St. Louis that went to fucking Rose College. You don't get to Rose College from the fucking ghetto easily, partner.
So where did it come from?
That's exactly.
But she's trying to connect with more
black people.
More black folks.
Come on,
she doing rhetoric like they wanted her to get there.
So I don't, in my opinion, because I don't see hood in her. This is me.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really like that. I don't like that. What she say is great. Trump can say something I agree with.
We talking chameleon talk.
Trump,
this chameleon.
And you're right. Trump can say something that I have to agree with. Whether I like him or not, when it's right, it's right. So you got a great one with that. Because everything Trump say ain't wrong. It is not wrong. I ain't heard him say nothing right. I'm sorry. That's your I ain't heard him say shit.
You don't give a fuck if Trump said
the sky blue. You ain't right. Fuck you, man.
No, because that's to me, because I have not heard him say one truth thing.
Let's stay on course. I don't want to fuck with you.
But I'm
we're gonna talk about Trump, and I gotta say, I'm gonna
But what Stephen A. Smith said was needed. It was needed to kind of like, a bucket of cold water on her and the masses. Hey, just
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Tighten up a little bit. You represent too many black women out here. Now you gonna put concrete on this stereotype that all the higher ups have on us already. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? But considering that he's coming from a sports perspective, everybody looking at it like, man, nigga, your opinion don't matter on none of this.
No way.
Stay in your place over here. Yeah. We don't need you speaking on black women that have fought this hard to get to where they at. Now they looking at his opinion as an insult on the ladder that black women climb to get in these positions.
And you got to understand how the media works. That's how the media works. They'll spin it and make it seem like he said something so outrageous against black people.
And he didn't.
He didn't. If he was talking about black people, he would have said black people. He would have talked about black women. He's talking about her.
This conversation,
but he's talking about a representation that he don't agree with, and I don't either. I don't I don't like certain shit that I see that black women do. I just don't. I don't like a lot of shit that black men do. The new age black men and black women, they do everything they see on social media, and they do shit they don't even appease to men. I don't like BBLs. I don't like long lash. I don't like weed.
Exactly.
We don't like that shit.
You can be smart. Now I'll listen to you because you smart. I ain't say you stupid.
Right.
And that goes into another subject when we go into, again, if he says something about her being now here's another thing. Us as Southerners, we take certain things that people from up north personal. If they say some shit about us being country bumpkins and shit like that, right?
Right.
If he can't now and it may be personal to me. If he says something about her being country, her accent and shit like that, hey man, that's how we talk, man.
Yeah.
That's how we talk.
Eric,
Bro.
let me tell you something.
But he's been to enough places to know.
And it's all about accent and dialect. But I guarantee you go any damn city up north, they country.
Yeah, man.
Because it's an ethnic thing that's built within the black community.
But you have ignorant northerners that will call folks from the south
They
country.
will actually think that because
It's stupid. It's slow.
Yeah, we were like the slow.
Yeah.
Uneducated.
Yeah.
Right.
And the ones, you might have a better system at this school system or this and that. You might be a little smarter because of your education level. That you still country, because if I go to your neighborhood, guess what it's gonna look like? It's gonna look like North Memphis.
They all look the same.
Right. Yeah.
If I go to that, it's gonna be the same.
Just like
It's all the damn same.
Yeah.
Because when they built it for that reason. Well, they actually built it for a different reason, but they found out the niggas can get in certain places. No, we got to keep them grouped up here.
Right.
So I don't care where you go. All ghettos and hoods gonna look the same. North, south, east, west, Puerto Rico. I don't give a fuck where you go. They gonna look the same.
But that's the separation. But there is a separation between north and south, and how we it's almost like black people looking at black people. You're more of a nigga than me. Because you're a country and you talk with a country dialect.
They want to
They don't like that.
See, they want to say they have a dialect, but we have an accent. What's the difference?
There is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. But because you was fortunate enough for your folks were fortunate enough to get to the damn north.
Up north.
So now you think you better than the niggas you left.
Yeah.
Shut your dumb ass up.
Yeah, they call it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you try to use words to demean you. That to me is a personal attack. So I can understand why you get mad.
Right.
But until you talk to them, like this nigga ain't country, man. Nigga,
Until you talk to him.
You country too.
So maybe Stephen A. Smith need to have and I promise you, watch. They gonna be on the podcast together. They gonna interview together.
I would definitely watch it. I'm definitely watch it.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Because my whole point is if he can say, what he say to her face and she said back to him and they talk with each other.
If she doesn't take it too personal.
I don't think she will though. I don't think she will.
She needs to be a little bit more open.
And honestly, like I said, he's never said anything wrong about her. Like I said, he felt as if, I never say he's wrong. I think they would probably get along. She could probably see it further of what he's trying to say. He could probably understand where she comes from. But I think the one thing gonna stop that is his representation of who he's representing ain't gonna want him to do that.